David, how to deal with an enemy. Therefore, if thine enemy hunger, feed him. If he thirst, give him drink. For in so doing, thou shalt heap coals of fire on his head. Be not overcome of evil, but overcome evil with good. Romans chapter 12, verse 20 to 21. Enemies can be deliberate or unintentional, but their goal is often to hinder progress. The Bible records the activities of a few, such as Cain against Abel, the Pharisees against Jesus, and Saul against David. Most of their actions were driven by envy and hatred. Behind the human enemy is the spiritual enemy, the devil, who stirs up envy, hatred, division, and opposition. Recognizing this helps us to understand how to deal with the enemy properly, because our ultimate battle is not merely against people, but against the spiritual forces that influence and work through them. David faced numerous attempts on his life by Saul, yet he overcame them all. He did not overcome by fighting back against his human enemy, but by choosing to repay Saul's evil with kindness. Even when David had the opportunity to take Saul's life, he spared him. This was love in action. And 1 Corinthians chapter 13 verse 8 says that love never fails. Love ultimately wins its battle. David left judgment to God and trusted him to deal with his human enemy, knowing that God judges rightly and knows how best to handle those who oppose us. Saul eventually perished in another battle, while David continued to fulfill God's purpose for his life. In dealing with human enemies, we should follow the principles taught and demonstrated by Jesus. Pray for them, as he commanded, and forgive them, as he did. Repay evil with kindness, and leave judgment to God. At the same time, apply wisdom, keep your distance when necessary, and discern situations carefully. Where there is a genuine threat, involve the appropriate authorities and take reasonable steps to protect yourself. Even then, our ultimate response should be governed by love and wisdom, because we do not overcome the spiritual enemy by hatred or revenge, but by the spiritual weapons God has given us. By following these principles, we can overcome opposition, preserve our peace, and continue to walk in love and wisdom. Prayer. Lord, help me to forgive and pray for my enemies, and to repay evil with kindness and love. Father, grant me wisdom and discernment to navigate difficult relationships and to trust in your justice and protection.